My favorite game genre is a roguelike, and it seems every roguelike has something in common. You're supposed to die. Normally, if you lose, you just start another run and learn from your mistakes. But today, I don't get that luxury. I grabbed 15 different roguelikes from my Steam library and threw them onto a wheel at random, and every time I die, I'm supposed to spin that wheel and play whatever it lands on. Some of these games I have hundreds of hours in. Some of them I've dabbled in, and some of them I've barely even touched. The challenge is simple. In 2 hours, can I beat more roguelikes than I die, or will the wheel just ruin my day? Before we dive into spinning the wheel, I can actually speak on it a little bit more. I categorized each game into 3 separate colors, red being games that I've almost never touched or I'm really not that good at, yellow being games that I'm somewhat familiar with but could probably use some practice and work, and green being my best games. Seeing as green are my best games, I decided to add a little bit more of a challenge to them, adding RNG or playing on the hardest difficulty. You'll see as we go. Okay, we're going. If you've never seen Hades before, it's basically a fast-paced roguelike where you play as the son of Hades trying to escape the underworld. You end up facing several bosses as well as your own father, Hades himself, but you get help along the way from several Greek gods, making you stronger, making it easier to escape. This is probably the game that got me super into roguelikes. I highly suggest playing it for yourself for the story as well as it's just a fun game. Before we actually get going here, I need to pull up a random number generator. And the reason I'm pulling this up is because Hades is one of our best games, we actually need to get a RNG weapon to use. So there's 6 weapons in the game, so I'm just going to roll this. We get number 1. I think that's the sword. There's 4 different aspects, so we're also going to make that part an RNG. 3, 2, 1. Oh wow, and we got 1 again. Okay. Real quickly too, just a quick rule change that I realized that I should have done. I respect all my aspects and got rid of all of my death defiances. I feel like just out of the nature of the challenge, if I die, the game changes. I should probably change that. And we can start the timer. Let's go. Okay, so I think game plan here is we're gonna try and get Athena and Ares duo, which is called Merciful End, if I remember correctly. I just use it a shit ton for other builds, so I'm assuming it's gonna work for this sword as well. We're gonna go check out the hammer. I'm not quite sure what I'll get from the hammer, but we can just go take a little peek-see. I think if I can get something for my dash strikes, just because that's gonna be my main attack here. I actually don't mind that. It's just gonna be more passive damage basically. Also, because this is one of my better games, I'm not gonna say that I'm necessarily trying to speedrun it, but I am going to try and get at least a somewhat okay time, so I'm not sitting here recording for the longest time ever. Oh, and there's Ares right there. That's actually super lucky. Oh wow, that hammer upgrade that we got is pretty good. We kind of just one-shotted that one guy. And we want to be looking for Ares' attack. Yeah, perfect. Doesn't really matter the level of it, because now that we have Athena special and Ares attack, we have the possibility of getting the Merciful End, if I'm not mistaken. I could be just talking out of my ass here. We got our first mini-boss. Hey, future TomaDustin, while I clear these waves, why don't you just go ahead and tell everyone the bosses in the game? In this game, you can run into mini bosses like the one I just killed here, but as far as mandatory bosses that you'll always run into, they are divided among the 4 levels of the game. The Furies, or the Sisters, I didn't say furries by the way, who each have their own twist on attacks. The Bone Hydra, which is a multi-headed boss. Theseus and the Minotaur, which act like a duo complementing each other's attacks and putting you in a 1v2 scenario. And lastly, Cerberus. Though, with him, you don't actually fight him, you just have to go find him a bag of treats to let him pass, which then you can finally go fight arguably the hardest boss in the game, Hades. Okay, we're kind of getting unlucky. We picked up Aphrodite and Poseidon, which like we really don't need. Neither one of them is gonna like negatively affect us. They're just not really gonna help us that much. Poseidon's not bad because I picked up the first 10 seconds of the encounter. I do more damage, which is overall better if we want to get a better time. I mean, really, like the only other god. Okay, I don't know, I'm getting hit so much here. I need to play a little smarter. The only other gods we kind of want to see now is Athena and Ares. I'd like to get Athena's dash just to deflect items. And then, honestly, Dionysus. If we could get Dionysus's call, he just makes bosses and enemies just 10 times easier because it's a pretty easy call to use and build up. Let's go talk to Boldy. What's up, Sisyphus? Wait, no! Okay, Hermes actually, we might as well take, especially because we're dashing a shit ton. If I can get some speed, after taking damage, quickly dash to recover some lost health. That isn't that bad of one to get. I actually don't mind, like, it's not the most gold, but especially early on, we can kind of just start farming gold to make sure that we're getting those gods that we want in the shops. We're reversing, I forget what her name is. Tisiphone? Yeah, I am butchering the fuck out of that. I am butchering the fuck out of that. I forget the actual rankings on which sister is like hardest to easiest, but I'm pretty sure this is the easiest. At least for me, I find she's kind of the easiest. I take a little bit of damage when it's like that super short circle or that super short arena, but like that was pretty quick. My timer's covering the actual in-game timer, so we'll be able to see my actual time by the end, because we're technically using just real time right now. I kind of want to get, well, we kind of want the Athena dash still, so we're gonna keep that. Nice. Okay, dash is exactly what we wanted there. Now we should be moving. Ooh, okay. So I'm thinking more health equals more living, right? I feel like that's flawless thinking. More health equals more living equals less chance of dying. That's perfect for the challenge. Okay, I do have this dash now, which I gotta start using like that. We can kind of just start deflecting these projectiles that are being spammed towards us. I gotta remember my special even actually just deflects, which I'm not normally used to. I don't normally grab the special, Athena special. More health equals more living, that's what I always say. The one thing I hate about these arenas specifically is sometimes it's kind of hard to find where the enemies are. So you end up spending a little bit more time than you kind of want just searching for the actual enemies themselves. A shop. I don't really have the gold. Okay, Athena. Athena is there's gonna be a mini boss here, but it should be relatively easy. Oh yeah, it's just these guys. So these guys, I kind of need to just worry about deflecting a bunch of their shit at them, not getting hit. It is kind of just like bullet hell kind of level, which is not my favorite. Oh, and I think, okay, so that's not what we need. I mean, like, that's not terrible. You cannot be stunned and resist damage from bosses. This isn't a terrible duo to get. I think we are going to roll because I'm pretty sure we can get the merciful end. I might be mistaken and might be just missing something here. Yeah, so we're just gonna roll. Oh, wow, we got it again. We're gonna roll one more time. We don't have any more rolls after this. I mean, at this point, we might as well just pick up this. Like, it's not gonna help us too much, but we still want that merciful end. I really hope that I have the requirements for it. I just realized that I fat fingered the pause timer. Okay, I think we're good to go. What did I just do? I just beat the boss, right? I kind of like that 9 minutes of just waiting kind of just like fucked me up. It's fine, we'll get it back. Okay, we do have 300 gold, which kind of means like want to hit the shop because if there's two gods that we want, aka Athena, Ares, or Dionysus, we can kind of just get them right away. It's Poseidon, not really what we need. Low-key, nothing good at that shop. Okay, we got Lenny or Lerny or whatever. This guy's pretty easy to fight. The only challenge is when he spawns in these guys, but even these guys are pretty easy. You just kind of have to make sure you're not getting hit by these shots from Lerny, and then these guys will just randomly do these little bomb things. Just kind of watch where you're stepping. The main thing I'd say about this boss fight is you kind of just want to watch where you're stepping, watch what's coming after you. I find a lot of players will end up actually just running into the lava when they're trying to fight the like little skeleton heads, but as long as you're just watching where you're going, try and get behind these skeleton heads as quick as possible and you should be good. Our timer right now is at 12 minutes, but the actual in-game timer is at 7. We're going to try and get Ares to show up instead of Athena, mainly just because I feel like we can get more passive stuff from Ares that'll just help us with damage. Okay, finding Hermes is not terrible. I don't mind finding Hermes. Something with this stage of the game is if you saw that little guy here, once I kill this guy, you see these little guys, they'll end up trying to go to these spears or weapons on the ground. If they do get to them before you kill them, they'll end up respawning. So after killing these guys, you kind of just want to deal with those guys before you deal with anyone else, in my opinion. See, and that's why we go to Hermes, because like even something like this, it's not much, the 10%, but it's something, you know? Oh, and you know what? That 10%, I am feeling it a bit more. I can actually spam my mouse a little bit faster here. These shield guys are sometimes pretty annoying. We do have the Poseidon cast, which isn't terrible. Okay, and there we go. That's Merciful End. This is exactly what we needed. So because we're deflecting so often with our dash, they'll activate our doom effects that are being procced by our attack, which basically means that we're just going to be doing quite a bit of damage with our doom, as well as it gives a little extra damage on top. That's why Merciful End is so nice to have. I think in general, Ares and Athena are my favorite gods to build on their own, so the fact that they have a duo together is actually perfect. It's probably not the best build to ever do, but it's a build that I'm confident and comfortable with, so I feel like that's perfect for their challenge like this. And we are looking pretty healthy with our max health being 215, so that's awesome. Double edge is really nice, especially because we're doing dash strikes mainly as our attack. Okay, we got Athena here. I think we're gonna fight the bull, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so this isn't terrible because if we can just get this guy down, he's gonna be a little bit lower in health for the actual boss fight, which we will 100% take. The bull's attacks are predictable. I just need to be a little smart sometimes. I kind of get a little too ahead of myself and end up attacking him when he's mid-swing. He's just going to leave. We'll see him in a bit. I guess because I kind of mentioned talking about a build, one thing with roguelikes that you can end up doing, especially once you kind of learn the game and learn what you like to do, is you can kind of have an idea of what you want to build. Obviously, not every game you're going to be able to build it, so it's kind of risky to kind of set yourself onto one build and one build only. You can kind of just keep in mind builds that you like or that you're used to, you're comfortable with, and end up trying to build that way. Kind of with Ares and Athena here, I know that I'm good at them. Okay, we're gonna go to the shop because I think it's the boss fight next and we don't really need any more perks from Athena. Might as well grab Aphrodite here. Okay, I kind of wanted a health, but that's fine. As long as I'm just not stupid in this boss fight, we should be able to clear it pretty easily. We're gonna try and get the bull right away because I find Theseus' attacks, we just kind of deflect them a lot of the time. These guys do have multiple phases, so we just have to be careful for that. This is kind of like a bullshit attack from Theseus where he just spawns in Zeus to fucking lightning strike us a bit. Theseus is almost dead, so we might just go for him instead of the bull real quick. There we go. Now the bull should be dead in a second here. We're going to be doing big doom damage to him. Perfect. But yeah, especially when you're playing a game about randomness, having an idea of a set path is usually a good idea. We do still have our call. This isn't terrible, but it's also not great. This is just going to be more bonus doom damage, which is basically what we're building already. So if we can just keep getting this doom damage to be leveled up, we should be fine. Now, I'm pretty sure, because we're looking for Cerberus' treats, I'm pretty sure they'll almost never show up in the first arena that you visit. I think it's basically just the second arena and then on. It's not guaranteed to be in the second arena either, so you kind of just have to clear this and then you can kind of try for it. I don't think we got poisoned a single time there. Okay, we might as well grab this now. This isn't terrible, it's just not that good. Might as well just grab that for now. We do have Aphrodite down here. We don't have anyone up here that is a good call. A nice thing with us grabbing that duo too is now our casts are just on our person. So if we're up close and personal, which we're kind of doing with this kind of dash strike build, we should just be doing damage continuously with them activated on us. Okay, let's hope that we find Cerberus' treat right away here. No, we didn't. That's okay, we'll have to go to one more. I'm pretty sure I have to go to like one of the boss fight rooms, but I could be mistaken. Our doom damage is definitely high. Wow, we literally got pretty unlucky with finding Cerberus' Street here. It is at the last arena. So that's fine. That means we're just kind of getting more beefed up for the actual Hades fight, which is not bad. It's not a bad idea. Okay, I'm just going to be focusing this tiny vermin instead of the actual guys for now. Just because if I can kill him quickly... Okay, we might as well just pick this up because there's no other calls that we're gonna get. But yeah, wow. Literally the last arena is Cerberus' Tree. That is so unfortunate. That is pretty unlucky. It's not the worst thing in the world, it's just our time is definitely counting up. Underneath our timer there, it is at 16 minutes, which is far beyond my PB for even the sword, which is like my worst weapon, I'm pretty sure. But that's okay. The challenge isn't speedrunning, the challenge is... it's literally just trying to not die. Okay, we give him his bag of treats. And while he's doing his like little impervious stuff, we kind of just want to focus on killing these little guys a little bit, which should be no big issue. He's invisible right now. He's gonna spawn in right there. Okay, these little skulls floating here are a little bit worrying to watch for. They're gonna blow up and I just have to dash over the rings, unless I just kill them right away. This one's about to blow. Nice. Okay. And boom, we beat Hades. Nah, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Phase 2. Oh shit. Okay, I gotta. We should be able to beat him. I don't see us dying here, but who knows? I might play stupid. He's gonna do his little stupid laser thing here soon. Are doing hella damage, so I think we just kind of put it in him and we quit. And boom, that is Hades complete. Wow, that being our first game, I'm actually super happy with that. Getting out, we are definitely starting out strong. Yeah, best time is 10 minutes. We got to 18 minutes. Whew. Definitely not the best time there. I guess that is best time for the gauntlets. The best time for the sword is 16. So yeah, which is my worst weapon by far. So seeing that we beat it, especially not playing for a while, that's actually pretty huge. I don't mind that, and we might as well just go to the next game. Okay, rolling for the next game here. Raccoin. Ooh.
Raccoin is like many other strategic deck builders, but instead of cards, you're controlling an arcade coin pusher machine, choosing when, where, and what coins to be inserted into your machine. The main goal is to shoot coins and get a high enough score to beat the round's score limit. After each round, you can buy new coins, passive upgrades, abilities, and a bunch of other stuff. I'll be honest in saying that this is a red game for me, so I'm still pretty new to it,
but I think it's got really good bones. Okay, Raccoin is definitely a game that I would say I am not that good at. I just haven't quite learnt. It is a really fun concept. I just haven't beat the game yet, and I haven't quite learnt the strategies yet, if that makes sense. Okay, we are gonna try and keep this combo going here. Nice, and then we're gonna enter shop as quick as possible. Once this does its thing again. Okay, let's enter shop here. On exchange, 8. 2 silver. I don't understand. That's coins. It's not bad. So I think the strat here that I'm going for is I'm gonna try and get these chips to kind of sit over here and mainly get my scoring on the left and middle, if that makes sense. So if I put all of these coins over here, hopefully they don't get pushed far enough to actually do something. And then we're gonna be shooting coins to the left side here. And that tower should start falling, and we're gonna get some combos over here to maybe get a prize ball or something. We got ×3 so far. And I think we're just gonna enter shop because I'm pretty sure this lasts for the next round. Autofill has no limit on the number of uses. I think that's good, right? Because I think that lets us just keep exchanging. When you use a prize, yeah, let's get that. I don't know if that's how it works, but we're just gonna see. Nice, we got detonates all prize balls in play. Might as well just pop that. We got a combo for next round. We're gonna grab that. That. Nice, okay. Same thing, we're gonna shoot all of these coins over here if we can. Oh, and we just got some shit over here in front of it, so we can actually end up pushing a lot of these. And then we're just gonna go for the left side here, because we kind of want all these coins on the right side to stay in play. I'm gonna exchange a little bit here just to make sure we actually hit the goal total here. We might have to exchange quite a bit here. We do have these. Nice, and we're getting a tower. So we can start shooting for the middle here to try and push this tower. Nice. What is this coin? Bad coin. While in play, target score. Okay, we do get a prize ball here. We can do that. Get some more exchange going. With this being a red game, I would love to be able to talk and say what I'm doing, but a lot of the times I don't even know what I'm doing. So it's going to be a very different... This is going to be a very different section compared to the Hades section. Okay, and I think if we get that little one there, that little one we need to score. See, the way I'm trying to think about this game is kind of like Balatro, as in like these are my jokers, right? So I'm trying to get at least some good jokers here. If less than 20 modified coins in the play score is times 1.5, I think I use normally less. We might have to sell this one eventually, but I think early on that wouldn't be bad. And then we got some buy one get ones here, so we might as well just buy those. Let's stick these ones. And I wouldn't mind getting that prize ball to the left because that lets me pause the combo. So now if I just hella start spamming, just start spamming some coins here. Hopefully we don't get a combo break. I just gotta make sure I'm scoring. Because if I can get that ×4 on that combo. Oh, maybe ×5? Maybe? Oh no, just ×4. It's okay. We got 72 extra coins. We hit our goal. We're gonna go to the shop as soon as possible here. I need this to stop shooting out coins. There we go. Okay. Bang, bang. Basically, the buy one, get ones, I think we're almost always just gonna buy. There is the boss fights. There is boss fights in this game, but it's technically just called bad coins. And it's basically like if a bad coin's in play, they're gonna affect your status of something. But especially like early on here, I'm not noticing it that much, mainly because I still don't know what the fuck's going on. We are getting a hella combo here, though. Maybe 5? Maybe 5? Nice. Does it go to 6? I don't even know. Ooh, okay. Prize balls. Nice. Okay. Hella prize balls. Hopefully we can get some. Okay, I think we're going to do this. We're just going to do that. Put all of these coins back to the top. Some more prize balls. Not bad. Okay, we're on our last exchange, which is a little worrying. I think we have to try and get these prize balls on the left side, maybe, to help us out. Okay, not that good. Draws in coins. Okay, we're gonna draw in all of, like, here, I think. Then get that prize. Prize isn't gonna help us too much here. Physical barrier to influence coin movement. Can I rotate this? I don't think I can. Ooh, I fear this might be the end. Oh shit.
Peak is often overlooked as just a friend swap game, but I'm here to prove that wrong. The whole point of the game is to start at the very bottom of this mountain and climb to the top of it. The game randomly generates a new map every 24 hours, as well as random items can be found in suitcases after every new attempt. I would say I've had the most enjoyment playing this game with friends, but also speedrunning this game recently has been a lot of fun. Highly recommend whether you play solo or with friends.
Okay, before we get going, let's just appreciate the fit. Hey. Seeing as this is a green game of mine, I feel like I can actually talk a little bit about what's going on. So I am running a mod for this just to see the time splits in the top left. It does say attempt number 5 in the top right for whatever reason, even though this is my first time playing this map. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about with peak speedrunning. Now, I am in no means a peak speedrunner. I've actually just started to kind of learn the little strats of speedrunning. My best time that I've gotten on Tenderfoot, which is like the easiest difficulty, is sub 30. So I'm hoping that I can get a sub 45 on the normal difficulty. I feel like that's a pretty fair assumption, especially seeing that this is going to be my first time playing this map. And a lot of peak speedrunning is you kind of just want to pray for good items here. This is exactly what I'm talking about. So the rescue claw is like one of the best items to get early on. It basically lets you skip a lot of the biome that you're in. So what normally would take like say 5 minutes in biome 1, I might be able to do in 3 minutes with some good rescue clawing, which is actually pretty nice that I got this early on. I did see a suitcase to my top right here, I'm pretty sure at least. So we're gonna kind of start making our way up towards it because we just want to be item maxing basically. Oh, 2 suitcases, nice. Okay, let's not be stupid here. Okay, we're being stupid here. All right. Like I said, we're kind of new to the speedrunning part of it. Something you'll notice I do as well is when I have extra stamina like this, a big thing with peak speedrunning is you kind of just got to get comfortable at using that in the sense of like you basically wasting it. You'll see me kind of spam jumping to run or just like using unnecessary like right there. You kind of just want to treat that as like if you have extra stamina, that's great if you need it, but like if you can just use it for speed and time. And I'm really hoping that I'm able to rest here, because if not, this is a little cooked. Oh, okay, perfect. We could probably rescue Claw up here for the last little bit. But yeah, this is generally a game where you kind of want to like, if you are thinking about speedrunning it, you kind of want to learn the map, see like what paths are better than others, and then see where all the chests are, like the suitcases and stuff. But because it's my first attempt, I'm not expecting anything crazy. Like I said, just as long as I can get sub 45, that would be awesome. And as I'm saying that, I'm realizing that I'm kind of not choosing the best pathing here. I think if we can get up to this like little hole area here, that would be perfect. Most of where I learned a lot of this from is from an actual peak speedrunner named Chockler. I'd highly suggest checking him out. He doesn't talk too much during his runs just because he tries to like focus, I'm pretty sure. But he's an actual peak speedrunner. I've watched a few of his videos and it's kind of insane seeing someone move that fluidly. Like in comparison, like my best time is sub 30 and I'm pretty sure his was like it's definitely sub 13. I've watched a video where it was sub 13. I was considering doing a video on learning how to actually speedrun peak. So if you guys do want to see that, let me know in the comments and I can get working on it. Okay, and luckily we got tropics. If we got roots, I would have cried. Roots is probably my least favorite biome to get. What do we got? 2 energy drinks in the backpack with the purified milk. Oh, and you can see that it is attempt number 1 for me because the top left scores, there's no like plus or minus or anything. Just to make sure that I'm not cheating or anything. It's looking like... Okay, I mean, it's making a little bridge over there, just in case we do need to go over there, but there is a suitcase here that I kind of want to go see. Because if we can get another rescue claw, oh, holy huge. Oh, dude. Okay, we're just going to eat this right away. I thought I heard dynamite for a second, I got really scared. We're going to keep that, we're just going to pop a balloon instead. I kind of wanted to save the balloons. Balloons in this game have some like secret tech. If you have them in your backpack or like holding them or whatever, they'll actually make stuff not weigh as much. which is nice if you're holding like really heavy stuff like a scout cannon or something. Okay, lollipop is huge. I am gonna pop this second balloon just because that lollipop can be comboed with these energy drinks. This terrain does look pretty not great here. We're gonna have to get out of this area. Wow, we are getting really lucky with these suitcases. They're like really visible, they're in the open, perfect. Gonna head over to this suitcase here. Maybe not the best use of a rescue claw, but honestly. Okay, chain launcher isn't terrible. Chain launcher isn't terrible. It's nothing great, but we'll definitely take it. Another really scary thing with Peak sometimes is sometimes you're just going and hoping. Like kind of praying that there's a spot to rest. Like right here is a really risky climb that I'm doing where I don't know if there is a resting spot. I know there's one right there. I'm really hoping that I can get to this part right here without falling. Oh, okay, we don't have a rescue claw anymore. Okay, let's see here. Scout cannon. We're gonna experiment a little bit here. Oh, okay, come on. You're gonna use the vine. Oh my god, okay. Nice. Did we need to do that? No? Is it a bit of a time skip? I hope so. I hope that was worth it. Grab this. Let's see if I can... Okay, I see a suitcase right there. Get across here. We're gonna go check this last suitcase here, and then I think we'll be at the top. We do have a pretty stacked inventory already. We can just use this like here. Now, one thing we are going to be doing is at this campfire, we're going to be cooking our lollipops just to make sure that they don't make us sleepy at all. Because a really bad sleep will kind of fuck us up. Okay, not too bad at all. There's a suitcase down there. We're not going to backtrack for it though because we are at the top. I do want to check this statue. Because if we get the Book of Bones, we're going to cook it, and then that means that status effects, aka like burning or cold or anything like that, aren't going to affect us. Okay. One thing to note with the Book of Bones, though, we actually don't even need to cook the lollipops either now, because we're not going to get sleepy, which is great. One thing to note with the Book of Bones is we don't have to worry about status effects like sleepiness, hotness, coldness, hunger, which is great, especially because like now we don't have to be kind of looking for food as we go. The only worry with the Book of Bones is now you take extra fall damage, and even like a jump that would normally maybe like hurt you a little bit will actually just end up full killing you now. So it's like a blessing and a curse at the same time. Especially getting a biome like this, random tornadoes will spawn, and if a tornado comes and we get sucked up by it, we have a really high chance of dying. If we could find a fortified milk, that would be great, just to be able to have it in our offhand, just in case we do fuck up or just in case we do slip or anything. I do see a chest up here. I'm hoping it's not. Okay, that shadow. Okay. That tornado shadow actually started, like, that started scaring me. I thought that was spawning right on us. Ooh, okay. The tornado is making its way over. Oh, you better not. 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 Oh, okay. Okay. That got the heart going a little bit. We do have a chain launcher here, so we actually don't need to worry about this valley too much, I don't think. Because we can just do something like this, and I think we'll make it across. I'm gonna go check out those two suitcases up top there. And yeah, we're making pretty good time here. What are we holding? 2 energy drinks, 2 lollipops, and a rope cannon. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna throw one of these in here. The reason why we want this in our offhand is just in case we mess up and end up slipping off something. We kind of just want to drink it as quick as possible, just to kind of like save ourselves. Because while we have this activated, it's not we're not going to take any damage at all. It's kind of just like a shield. Well, hopefully there's a bandage or something. That remedy fungus was great to find right then and there. But yeah, that goes to show, like, even a small jump like that, normally that would only maybe do like a few ticks of damage, but because I'm Book of Bones up, it does quite a bit. Well, that's fine. I'm not too concerned. I find that biome number 2, which was the last one, and this biome are usually the ones that I take the most time on. Just because you can kind of get lost a lot of the times and like kind of stuck in a lot of like cave parts. So we're kind of just, if we can find these suitcases, it'd be great to find like bandages or something just to get this little stamina back that I lost. I'm hoping that this is leading to something, or else we are just kind of just farting around in a cave for no reason. I think we can get up here. I think this will lead to something. We might have to pop a lollipop, I'm thinking. There's 2 suitcases down there. Okay, nice. New area unlocked. Let's go this way. Suitcase. Okay, nothing good. Nothing good. There's a suitcase over here. And I think once we get this suitcase, we can kind of start making our way up. We don't have to play it as safe. These scorpions kind of want to scrap a little bit. Energy drinks, okay. Another thing to look out for is these, the dynamite is gonna do hella damage to us if we're nearby. So we're gonna grab this one, throw it off. I'm gonna grab this one and throw it off. Wow, okay. We're getting food, but we're not getting heals. There's hella medicinal roots right here. Hold on. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, nice. Health problem situated. Now we just gotta get up. We do have hella lollipops and energy drinks, so I gotta be comfortable actually using them here. I think we actually have to use one right here just to make sure we get across. Energy drink as well. Holy, holy, we actually just maximized that lollipop energy drink combo. Yeah, we definitely took, I mean, you can see in the top left, we definitely took a lot longer with this biome. We kind of got stuck at a couple parts. Definitely not the best run ever, but I think we're still, I think sub 45 is still doable. I am using up the rest of my loot here. So we're gonna have to definitely find some more as we go. I think we're gonna use our last energy drink here. Nice. Okay. We made it to the top. We only have fortified milk as an item, but it's okay. We're using the items to make sure that we can actually get a good time here. Hopefully this next biome we can kind of just speed through. Again, we do have fortified milk, so maybe we can just kind of do some risky things in this next area. There's dynamite in that chest. I need to watch out. It's gonna blow up whatever's in that chest, unfortunately. Hopefully it wasn't anything good. Oh, I guess I don't even get a C. Great. Okay, do I just pop this now, maybe? And get down? I'm gonna do that. Oh, time save! Okay. I glitched through I glitched through the whole fucking map, dude. Nice. It's a good find early on. Oof. I got worried about taking damage there. Okay. Scout cookies, not bad. We're not picking up the bandages because we're not taking any more damage. That's a promise. Okay, the lava is going down, so we can start. I don't know if I can stand here yet. I'm gonna wait for the lava. I'm too worried. Oh. Okay, I'm not upset.
Megabonk is your classic bullet heaven roguelike. However, it's in 3D. You start each run weak and get stronger by leveling your weapons and tomes up, as well as picking up some items along the way. There's enemies, swarms, and bosses to fix. The normal way to play the game is to get to the very last boss and kill him to escape. However, what we're doing and what I normally do is push to see how many kills we can actually get.
Come on, please just be a lower number. Okay, I think that's doable. Okay, so it's been a little bit since I've played, so I'm not quite sure what like the current patch's build is. I'm just gonna be using a build that I'm somewhat familiar with. If I remember what the number is that we have to get, it's like 330,000 kills, I think, which is still like, I would still say is like a goodish run. It's definitely gonna be hard. And I mean, like, I can just die at any moment just from playing stupid, especially not being comfortable with the game. Purple microwave is nice to see early on. Looking at what we have, we do have 3 Maui heads, which is awesome, but we only have 1 shady guy, which is not the best. 4 boss curses might be a little bit of a challenge. So we are gonna have to play a little smart. We do have to start upping our difficulty here pretty soon in order to even get close to that kill. My main goal with this game is, if I die, for it to be for a good reason and not a stupid reason like I just did with the last game, aka Peak. So as long as I'm just not stupid, I think I should be fine. Megabonk is a lot like Peak, and where to get a good run, you do kind of want to reset a lot of the times just to get exactly what you need. Holy shit! Oh my god. Okay, fuck everything that I was saying. That's exactly what we needed. Soul Harvester is like the #1. Okay, maybe not #1. A lot of people turn Soul Harvester off. For me, Soul Harvester just makes it so much easier to get kills early on. Now I don't really have to worry about upping the difficulty too much. Like, I don't have to worry about how much I am upping the difficulty. Basically what it will do is every time I get a kill, it'll spawn like little guys to go fight other little guys. So basically the more I'm killing, the more friends I have killing alongside me. It's just great, you know? Nothing more than that. Okay, these spider guys are like the bane of my existence. I know that's with a lot of other people. They're just super annoying to deal with because they just send you across the whole map for no reason. And especially after not playing in a while, they are definitely very annoying. We're just gonna move the timer so you can see what level I am in the top right. There is a rage there, which I'm probably going to pick up just for these bosses that are gonna spawn. It's not that I need it, it's just more of a nice thing. There we go. So rage, we're just gonna kill these guys because our Soul Harvester is gonna start cooking out a shit ton of damage for us. And yeah, we should definitely start trying for the difficulty tome. Our Chaos tome is at level 5 already, which is like not the best. We definitely want to get our other tomes. Katana's great to grab. I kind of miss when this game was in its prime because it felt like everyone was like being very like not secretive about it, but like kind of like the, oh, you haven't played Megabonk yet, dude? You gotta hop on. I don't know, it's definitely, oh, this is great to get early. Oh my god, actually perfect. This might actually turn out to be one of my best runs. This might be able to compete with like my 500,000 plus run. We do have to start getting difficulty to tome though, because this is not looking good kills wise. I kind of want more. I can't quite remember the numbers that like we want on tier 1 for kills, but I think it's anywhere from like, if we could get like 3,000 plus, I think that's good. Nice. Okay, so we got all our tomes. We just need our we just need our last weapon, which I think I have Dexecutioner for that, but it might be Flamewalker. I can't quite remember. Honestly, do we just pick up Flamewalker? Nah, I think we have Dexecutioner, and if that's the case, then I would almost rather that. We do have the purple microwave. Yeah. Looking back at that, that is actually perfect for our green credit card. Hopefully we can get another purple to dupe that. Oh my god. Okay, let's be a little safe here. Okay, I'm not too sure which one of these I would rather want. I think this wouldn't be terrible to grab early on, but also healing plate. Actually, you know what? We don't want to die, right? So Much like Hades, more health equals more living. There we go, Dexecutioner. Okay, we got our build online. Fireball, Katana, Shotgun, Dexecutioner with XP Tome, Chaos Tome, Luck Tome, and Difficulty Tome. And yeah, we are just going to be raking in some points now. This is actually like an exceptional start to a Mega Bonk run. That Soul Harvester alone is super lucky, but even that green credit card alongside the Soul Harvester is just like this is exactly what I would be looking for. And then the legendary Shady guy too, for being the only Shady guy, that's peak. We did take our time quite a bit with exploring the map. We still have like a shit ton to discover, so I actually got to speed up a little bit here. This should be our last Maui head. Okay, Ice Cube, might as well pick that up. These guys are so annoying. Those guys are low-key run killers for me. They're just too fast, and sometimes they get on your head and it's game over, you know? Seeing as I haven't played in a while, I kind of forgot what items I should be banishing. I banished the burger because that's just like always a banish in my opinion. Some people like running it or getting it at least once and then banishing it, but these swarms that happen are actually pretty good for us just because we do have Soul Harvester, which basically just means more kill, more ammo kind of thing. We're gonna make sure we're not being stupid though. We're not gonna be stupid. We're not gonna be stupid. That's what we said. And if I can get this last boss curse, the boss room's right there. If I can get the last boss curse by the time blue microwave, I would rather just like not use that at all. Blue microwave, I am a blue microwave hater. Put in the comments if you're a blue microwave hater. And yeah, here we go. Let's go. 5 bosses. And we are shredding. Not crazy shredding, just enough, you know? Enough to be comfortable. Normally with like the best runs in the world, people often only use 3 weapons or 2 weapons, and that's because they want to level up their tomes as quickly as possible. Because at an extent of the game, like your weapons kind of mean nothing. Like they don't mean nothing, but they mean less than your tomes. So the more you can focus on leveling up your tomes early, the better you are. But because I haven't played it in a while and I'm a little worried about dying to something stupid, I kind of did want that extra weapon. Purple? Oh, okay, well we can't dupe that, but that's still good to get. That's exactly what we wanted to dupe anyways. Okay, and let's proc the bosses. Tier 1's not looking that bad. Would have been nice to get like Zawordo so I could go farm in the top corner just to get some extra kills. There is a rage there, which we're gonna try and pick up. We are taking a little bit of time with these bosses. It's not that we're not killing them, it's just taking a little bit of time because our damage isn't the best right now. The Soul Harvester can only do so much. Moldy Cheese and Crystal are great to have. I am almost dying for that rage for no reason. Can I make it up this? Nice. Okay, we can up the difficulty even one more. Okay, let's not be stupid. Okay, nice. Boom, we can pick up this chest. Nice, big bonk. Okay, wait, we're leaving stage 1 with what? 1, 2, 3, 4 golds? This is great, dude. This is like exactly what I needed. Honestly, I feel like that random number we got, it could have been higher. I am running the luck tome. A lot of people don't end up running this tome, especially playing Fox, because if you can get a green credit card and playing Fox, your luck just kind of naturally goes up. But I like it just to make it a little easier to get these OP legendary items. And honestly, I think I do have a little bit of time here to duplicate some Echo Shards. I don't know if that's quite the play, but just so we can start leveling up a little bit more, hopefully. And now we are gonna go plant our butter. Oh, we are actually just gonna leave. I was gonna try and sit there for a little bit of time, but it was looking a little dim there. Tier 3, level 2, Deep Forest. This is when we're gonna see if this run is good or not. Based on tier 1, I'm pretty happy with how it's going. I do see a normal microwave here. We don't have any keys, unfortunately. Maybe we just start getting some time bracelets just to get some more XP and level up. And maybe we don't do that right now because we We're not killing these guys fast enough. Another gray microwave. So maybe we can find a key, because if we can find a key, that would be golden. Ooh, okay, let's not be that low in health. Okay, we're slowly like not doing damage to these guys, so I think we gotta start leveling up our weapons maybe. If I end up throwing this round, I'm gonna be very upset just because of how good of a start we got. Like, I would say even more upset than my performance in Peak kind of thing.
Hello, bozo.
What? The fucking pillar!
Buckshot Roulette is a horror roguelike where you play Russian roulette against a mysterious dealer using a 12-gauge shotgun. There's multiple rounds where you can get random items to help you strategically decide your next actions. You get told the amount of live or blank shells per round and have to try your best to figure out whether it's your time to shoot or not.
This is not the music I need to be hearing after throwing like that. But also, can we appreciate this? Okay, so this is a red game. I'm not too familiar with it at all. I'm not too familiar with it other than just playing the Roblox version of it. Okay, so I'm assuming that last one is like a boss fight. Okay, we got 1 live round, 2 blanks. 1 live, 2 blanks. So it's basically a game of like Russian roulette, but you get items and everything to kind of like figure out what the shell is. Right now we don't have an item. There is 2 blanks, so it's a 66% chance that it's blank, so I'm gonna shoot myself to try and get another turn. Okay, that was a blank. Now it's a 50-50. I feel like it might be live. It might be live. Oh no. Okay, we understand the game now. We understand the game now. 3 live rounds, 2 blanks. But yeah, if you've never seen this game, it's usually played with like, it's usually played in multiplayer. I'm not too sure how much of like the single player there actually is. Are you kidding me? There was 3 live, 2 blank. Okay, he's gonna shoot himself. Thank God, bro. I'm not too sure how much of the single player this is, so if you haven't seen this game, you and me are, we're in the same right now. Okay, 3 live, 2 blank, which means now there's 2 live, 1 blank. We're just gonna shoot him. Nice, okay. We also like low-key might be in the tutorial right now for all I know. 2 items each. More items before every load. Whoa, pause, bro. How many lives do we get? 4 lives each. There's 1 live, 1 blank. So we have a handcuff, skips the next turn. Cigarette takes the edge off, regain. Oh, so 1 more life. Okay, so I feel like we should just do this, right? We handcuff him, and then we're just gonna shoot him twice in a row to guarantee. Okay, well, we don't even need to. And we're just gonna shoot ourselves for some aura points. Okay, let's see what we got. We got a knife. Okay, I don't know what that was. 2 live, 2 blanks. So he's at 3 lives. Check the current round in the chamber. So I feel like we should check it. Okay, it's a blank, so we're gonna shoot ourselves. We're gonna shoot ourselves, and then we could double the damage, assuming the next one's live. But I feel like we should just shoot him, because if it's blank, okay, it was live, but it's fine, it's fine. Now, if he shoots us and it's blank, we know the next one's live, so we can double the damage. Oh, he's just gonna check what it is. Oh. This asshole just used an item without even needing to. Okay, we do have the cigarette still. Okay, we got another knife and another knife. That is not great. I kind of want to figure out 3 lives, 2 blanks. Okay, he has 2 lives. He does have a knife, so I'm a little worried. We're gonna do this. Because if he uses the knife and shoots me, I'm just insta-dead, right? So we're gonna use the knife and we're gonna shoot him. We're gonna hope for it's a live round. There's 3 lives, so the probability. Fuck! He He's handcuffing me! I didn't even see he had a handcuff. I didn't see that. Oh, okay, he wasted a live round. Be a blank, be a blank, be the last blank, be the last blank. Okay, we just kill him. We just kill him now. Oh wait, no, it's still his turn. Oh, fuck. Okay, he's only doing... Is this guy stupid? Can he not count? Am I playing the easiest fucking, like, the easiest enemy where he's just stupid? Okay, well, I know the next one's live, so... Oh, I guess I didn't need to do that because he's already on his last life. Maybe I'm the stupidest enemy as well. Let's go. Me and you, we are dancing on the edge. Okay, so this is boss fight, I'm assuming. I'm assuming he's gonna be smart here. Okay, wow, triple knife. Let's just hope it's a shit ton of live rounds. 6 live rounds? Okay, 1 live round, 2 blanks. Okay, what can we do here? We do have handcuffs. I think we risk the first one. Okay. Should we just play safe? I think we play safe. We're not gonna use a knife though, because there's only 1 live round, so I don't think it's worth it. We're just gonna shoot him. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I think we're gonna want to save the knives till we get like the magnifying glasses, because we know it'll be a live round. Okay, aura. I'm hoping that I read that right. Okay, there was 2 blanks. Okay, nice. That's exactly what we needed. We don't need any more knives. Cigarettes. Okay. 4 live rounds, 4 blank ones. Okay. Do we just check right off the bat? I feel like that's a good idea. Okay, we're gonna use a knife. Oh, he does have 2 cigarettes, so he's gonna be able to get these lives back. Let's just hope he wastes some of his beer cans on some live rounds, maybe? Oh. Okay. He's just gonna use all his items, bro. I don't know what it means by, like, you see like these 2, hold on, he'll do it right here. Me and him both have two extra lightning things. I don't know what that means. Oh, he got rid of a live one. Okay, so it's 2 live, 3 blanks. 2 live, 2 blanks. Holy fucking Sigma, bro. What the hell? Okay. It's still his turn. Yo, this guy, he's just suicidal, bro. He's not even shooting me. Now he's gonna shoot me. Oh, with double damage, okay. Wait, did I count wrong? I thought that was supposed to be alive. Does that mean this next one's supposed to be live, or is the Hold on. I swear there was only 1 bullet left. Nice. Okay, is he dead? No, he's alive. He's scary, dude. Can we talk about that? Why'd they make this game scary? I'm ready. Let's go. What are you doing? What'd that mean? What did he just do? Another knife? Dude, stop giving me these knives, bro. I don't need them. Okay, I need those. That's perfect. 3 lives, 2 blanks. Okay, we're gonna do magnifying glass. It's alive. Okay, we're gonna shoot him after we do a little cutting. Does this just insta kill him? Question mark? Did I win? Did I win? Okay, I'm assuming I won. Nice! Okay, that was so much easier than I thought it would. I feel like this game's supposed to be played multiplayer. I feel like this single player is not supposed to be 69. Whoa!
Balatro is probably my favorite and most played roguelike out of the list. You use a standard 52 card deck to play poker hands, aiming to reach for the target amount across 8 different stages. Each stage has a boss fight with their different challenges. You can level up your poker hands or modify certain cards in your deck to help you score, while simultaneously optimizing your deck as well as managing your money. Jokers come along the way to increase your scoring power and are the backbone of this game. This is my most recommended game out of this video for you to pick up.
Okay, so there's 15 decks in Balatro. I'm gonna close my eyes and I'm just gonna spam. I'm stopping in 3, 2. Is my timer still going? Yeah, it is. Okay, hold on, I gotta pause that. Okay, 3, 2, 1, now. Number 12, what is number 12? Is that like Ghost deck maybe? Okay, so deck number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Did I get 12? It was 12, right? Plus 2 hand size, -1 Joker slot. Okay, not my favorite, but we can work with it. I think I have a good idea of what I want to do here. Okay, I moved some things around. Timer's back where it needs to be. Webcam's down here because I would be covering the score. And then also, I forgot if I mentioned, I am going to be playing on Gold Stake because it's the hardest difficulty. And seeing as like this is, I would like to say my best game, maybe this and Hades kind of tie. Oh, I need to start the time. Oopsies. But because this is my best game, I feel like playing on the hardest difficulty is a must. But don't be fooled. Gold Stake can mess you up if you are not playing careful. And even if you are playing careful, sometimes it'll just mess you up. And because we have the extra hand size from this deck, I feel like we can do a couple routes here. Right now it's looking, we're just kind of playing straights just early on. I don't know if I want to play straights late game, but early on it's fine. We can kind of just cruise through these rounds playing these straights. We're gonna buy that, make everything cheaper for us. Hopefully we can get some like low scoring straights just so then I can work towards buffing this up a little bit like this, because this isn't gonna win us, I don't think. Okay, with this it does. Normally that wouldn't win us the round, but it's fine, whatever. Straights are a little scary to play every now and again. We're kind of just gonna, oh, this would be so nice if it wasn't a rental. Loki, it might be worth it though, because I'm thinking because we only have 4 Joker slots, if we get this and Hanging Chad, it's just almost immediately like we win, you know? I might get that, especially because all face cards, or all cards are considered face. That might not be a bad thing to grab. We can do this. Look for a queen. Okay, queen's not showing up. We do have a flush. I'm trying to think if that'll be enough. ×2 plus that ×8. It won't be enough, I don't think. So we can just keep looking for the queen. We'll play this just in case. Get some points. Maybe it would have been enough. I don't know. My math, listen, I don't play this game for the math aspect. I play it for number shine, number fire, Joker. Number shine, number fire, Joker. This isn't bad to get just to fill the slot for now. It does cost 3, but it gives us 4, so +1. +1. This wouldn't be terrible to grab. I feel like maybe grabbing this over this, because most of the straights that we are going to be playing is going to have at least 1 face card, and we can kind of play around having that. I don't know though. Let's open this. Let's see what's in here. Okay. Okay, maybe we will do that then. Okay, so here, this is a little bait. Because I just grabbed this, it'll give me a straight right away and be like, here, dude, you can... Nuh-uh-uh. Nuh-uh-uh. We are not falling for that trap. Nice. Eventually, I'm gonna get rid of this and hopefully get like a timesing malt maybe, or Hanging Chad. It's basically times malt or Hanging Chad. We don't need either of those. Okay, we're looking for 10. Which is actually, if we just play this, that should be enough because we're still getting points off of this even if we don't play a straight, which is great. Wait, straight, which is great. I elevate. Another hand size? Yeah, we'll take that. And then if we're playing straights, we don't really want to add cards, I don't feel like we should. We kind of want to start leveling up our straight maybe. So if we can play these low number straights, that's actually not a bad thing. Let's keep a jack here. Get rid of the ace. Nice. Okay, this is giving us 150 chips. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Basically buy the pack. We're gonna throw a 3 over to the queens just so we have some face cards. And I feel like 3 is one of those low numbers that you're not really looking for the straight anyways. And then we can play that. Because if an 8 pops up, we'll have another straight. Nice. So long as we have one face card in play, we're golden. Oh. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll actually be able to win. I'll actually be able to win. Okay, I can breathe. I can breathe. This might not be a bad thing to get, but also we already have this duo going on, so we don't necessarily need that. And then if we really wanted to go away from the straights, we could start working towards like maybe adding more face cards to our deck, and then going for like maybe like a 4 of a kind type of build. But so this is why I was popping off. This is why I was popping off. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna throw this king into the first slot, and he's gonna trigger multiple times, which is gonna get us some more points. I think we could just flush it and win. The base chips malts, don't take these numbers as true value because this is, everything's just halved. If we can level up our straight or start working towards like a different type of build, then that'll be golden. Okay, we're gonna pop that. Love gambling, love gambling. Okay, what face cards do we have a lot of? We have a lot of queens. We don't have a lot of queens, we just have queens right now. Okay, we got a straight on the board, which we're gonna play right now. This should be an accurate representation of what I was talking about. See, we almost just boom, right? Which is way better than what we were doing. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna make this queen of gold. We're gonna duplicate it because I think we want to traverse out of straights just because they're kind of unreliable sometimes, especially with this duo. More so like a 4 of a kind type of build, 5 of a kind is. So we're just going to slowly start working towards adding more queens to our deck, and then also leveling up 4 of a kind or 5 of a kind, depends on which one we get first kind of thing. Because even leveling up that 4 of a kind once, you see it's times 10. So with this, that'll be, you know, times 20, times 40, compared to this where it's just like a little bit under. So if we can start building towards that, that'd be awesome. And then we can keep this for now. Eventually we could sell it. I think we'll sell this one before we sell this one though. Let's just do this. Play a little safe. We're gonna play a little safe here. We have the kings and the wings. Dude, what is with me rhyming, bro? I'm on timing, bro. Ooh, rhyming, bro. I'm on timing, bro. Rhyming, bro. I'm in timing, bro. We kind of want to see some death cards showing up, though. Death or strength? Strength. Boom. Pop this. Pray. Pink. Nope. Okay, death. Nice. So let's do this. We can't, I don't want to use the strength until I see 2 jacks, but we can make that another death card. I think we're out of 3s, right? Oh no, we have 2 3s. Play only 1 hand type this round. Okay, here is where we are going to do a little bit of tomfoolery. Okay, well, we're gonna do this just in case, because we are gonna play this 4 of a kind, but we kind of want to see jacks showing up so then we can strengthen them. This isn't gonna score us anything because I know that this 4 of a kind will. Like, that'll win us the game, so I wanted these 2 jacks to show up to do that. And now if we play the lucky cards on front, hopefully they'll proc. Okay, well that one procs. I kind of wanted the money proc from it, but it's fine, whatever. Bum bum bum, bum bum bum, 4 of a kind, 3 of a kind, just in case. See, we could still technically just play some straights just to get some more points on that one joker. Which I think I'm going to do just because now I do have queens to spare. Might be a throw, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Do we just play it? I kind of want that gold queen to proc, so I don't think we want to play it right now. Nice, nice. Okay. I think we do need another joker to help us out here. This is good. This is good. It's just perishable, unfortunately. Okay, and I think we're gonna start giving up on going for straights now. Oh, nice, that double procced. That double procced gave us some money to play with. Perfect. Nothing good, nothing good. Oh, yeah, so This is like the basic man's Balatro right here. This is gonna proc this. This is gonna help with scoring with these. So I mean, like, if you want a Balatro build, ignore this. Throw this off the screen. These 3 jokers up top, that's all you need. That is all you need. I would normally grab that. We played 18 straights, so only straights, or like straights, are more likely to pop up in planet cards. We don't really need them anymore. Cards played previously. Is there a single queen? Okay, we got a few queens we haven't played previously, so we're gonna have to kind of rely on them. We got a straight here. Might as well just play it, level up, level this guy up a little bit, give us more chips. Okay, nice. We got a 4 of a kind of queens. Worst comes to worst, if this doesn't score us enough, we do have the kings, and I think 3 of a kind might do it for us. I think we should be fine. It's a little, you know, it's, if we die here, I'm gonna be really upset. We kind of got boned with how many queens didn't show up. I mean, look at our like remaining deck. Okay, sweating. If I lose the game that I said that I was best at, I think I would have to just quit YouTube in general. Play straight here. Maybe another king will show up for a 4 of a kind. If not, we can just try and aim for some queens. Nice. And we get some queen gold too. I wouldn't mind getting more tarot cards to start building our queens to be a little bit stronger. That'd be awesome. Speak of the frickin' devil. Low-key, if another queen showed up, maybe, but I think I'm actually just gonna destroy some of these cards just so we have more likelihood of those phase cards pulling up. We can put that on that. Maybe we should have put it on the king. Probably should have put it on the king. But I think we're fine. Do we have any like holographic cards or anything? No, we don't. Proc a 20 gold for me? Nope. All right. We're good. Yeah, I think we either need to desperately level up our 4 of a kind here or figure something out. That's not bad. I think maybe getting rid of more of these cards. Oh, it's only 5 though? But it gives us money. Oh, I destroyed our queens. Fuck! We only have 7 queens. We don't have enough for 2 4 of a kinds. Okay. It's fine. We got money. We can play. 4 of a kind, 3 of a kind backup. I think we do that. Wait. Is this a throw? Or is this just what I need? Okay, we're gonna do that. Okay. How many high cards have I played? I've only played 3 high cards. Wow, okay. So I think we should just get a 4 of a kind out the gate here. Hopefully it procs. Wow, it didn't proc. We're gonna play just a high card. We're gonna level this up a little bit. Oh, please don't kill me. I need something. Okay, this isn't great. This is not great. We do have a straight flush, which is not a straight, which is good. But is it going to be enough is the question. We do have a steel card. Let's pray. Let's pray. Times 1.6. I'm just ashamed. Honestly, I'm just ashamed. That listen, if you'd like to see me do this again and maybe get some of these other games that were on the wheel, let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed watching, please let me know. Drop a like, drop a sub. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching, because wow. That was, I mean, it was something, you know. It was something. Anyways, have a good day. Watch my other videos if you want. I do more so silly videos with friends, so if you want to watch them, they're on the screen right now. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good day.